So it's Saturday afternoon, and I've just finished doing my circle art journal page for February, which is based on the song by Joni Mitchell, The Circle Game. He says trying to get his art journal open. There we go, that's the one. Spirally. Loved it, enjoyed doing that. So that was for Saturday, and the art tag for February, which was that one, which was all about mark making. It's all about the marks. It's all about the marks. So those two are there if you haven't caught up with those just yet. If you're watching this from Thursday the 5th, then Ian and I are already in London. I'm not here. I'm in London enjoying myself for the weekend. I won't be around for the Mission Inspiration on Saturday because we'll still be in London. So I've got to try and get that done and videoed and filmed and uploaded and scheduled, so that goes all live automatic. So I've got that to do between now and Thursday. Loads to do, absolutely loads to do. But yeah, the door's open, which means the sun's been out today. But since then, it's gone back in again. So really, I ought to shut the door, letting all the heat out. So it's Monday morning. It's a little bit windy, so pardon the noise if there is any. We're having a little train trip today. I would say road trip, but it's not a road trip, it's more like a rail trip. Who's that?
Yes, I'm going away from two Labradors across the road.
Oh right, I thought you'd seen somebody.
Yes.
Oh bless them. Yes, so we're going on a little rail trip today to Lincoln. So we haven't booked anything, I haven't planned anything. We're just going to turn up at the train station, get the next train to Lincoln and do some shopping.
We need some unmentionables.
Yes, some men's furnishings.
That's what they say in Macy's, isn't it?
That's right, yes.
Men's furnishings. But between you and I, it's pants. Not the shop, I mean.
So, yeah, we're just getting ready for our trip down to London on Thursday. So, haven't been on a train for ages, and we're going to be doing it twice in 1 week. See, it's not an exciting platform. It's not like platform 9 3/4. It's not even platform 4 3/4, or even platform 4 1/4. But there's a train in the station going the wrong way though. So we're back. Hello, Mr. Bentley. We're back from our trip to Lincoln. Say hello. Come say hello. There you go. Oh, look. Yes. Oh, I know. I know, it's lovely out there today. Yeah, so we're back from, I'm just making sure I don't run over his toes. Back from our trip to Lincoln. We had a lovely lunch out in Marks and Spencer's, in the cafe. Bought some new clothes, which we're in dire need of. And just made it back on the train. So yeah, had a lovely day out. The sun's out today. As you can see, I've got the office door open. Yeah, lovely, absolutely nice. It was a really nice little wander around town. Did a bit of shopping, had a spot of lunch, and then came back on the train. What more could you want on a beautiful spring day like today? So it's a new calendar day. So it's the beginning of March. Actually, technically it was the beginning of March yesterday, but I haven't changed the calendar over for March. So let's just do that now. And I did promise I would share with you the page for each month as and when it became due. So there we go. For March 2026, we have 2 baby goats gambling in the field. How cute. These bags are heavy.
Yes, they are. Part of my physiotherapy is we have to go for a walk on a night. So we've just been to the Aldi. No, we haven't been to Lidl. And just want to show you the clouds. Look at them. It's like a painting.
I bet you could get past the street light.
Yes. So I'm all over. I'm in the middle of the road. I'll probably get run over any minute.
Oh, Scooby-Doo cloud.
Oh yeah, look at that. Might be able to zoom in on that. Yaggy. Fair enough. Bye.
So it's Tuesday morning. So Ian and I got up fairly early this morning and we went out. I went down and had my hair cut in readiness for our weekend trip down to London. So I'm all neat and tidy. I'll sort this out later on tonight. So today I've got to sit down and work out what I'm going to do for the mission inspiration for Saturday, because obviously I won't be here, so I've got to get it all filmed and scheduled and uploaded in time for us to go away on Thursday. Excuse me, I'm a bit gassy today. I don't know why, because I'm not really eating much. Well, that possibly could be why I'm a bit gassy then. So yes, I've got that to do. So I've kind of sat down and worked out what it is that I want to do. It's going to be a mostly stamping today, I think. Without giving too much away, the prompt call for winged creatures. So that could be dragonflies, butterflies, ladybugs, whatever you want to call them. But there's also lots of other textural elements to it as well. So yeah, I've got a lot to think about. I've kind of got an idea of what I want to do, how I want to do it, which is why I've already collected some stamps. So like I said, mostly stamping today. So I'm going to be using, I think, journaling textures, a little bit of that crackler at the bottom, and definitely the bubble wrap stencil as well. Maybe one of the quotes from my journaling quotes 2 set, and I've got for a bit of floral, why not, just because, I've got the Wild Poppy stamp from Indigo Blue, and I've had this in my stash for ages. As you can see, it's well loved. Used it quite a bit, and it's just about the right size for an 8x8 art journal page. And there are 2 different types of flower on there, so I think I know what I'm doing. I've got a picture in my head anyway. Let's just hope I can translate that to the page.
Good afternoon, everybody. Just had a phone call from the hospital from my nurse, Alison, just to tell me she's got my results of my biopsies from my cancer and also from my lymph nodes. So, good news all round. The cancer was benign, so that's good, it's not gone anywhere else. The lymph nodes, of which they took out, I thought it was a couple, 2 or 3, 24, are all clear, plus a polyp that's all clear. So everything's all clear. So fortunately, thank heavens, thank you for all your prayers and help over this, I don't need chemo and I don't need any radiotherapy. Just a lot of common sense, that's what I need. So yeah, I am onward and upward now. Still got a rest, still got quite a long way to go. Not until May, the end of May will I be back to fighting fit, you know, lifting and doing stuff. But yeah, good news that everything's clear. So yeah, onward and upward. Well, I'm always looking for something new and something different, and I think I found it. These are tiny little lamps, little tilly lamps. I call them tilly lamps, miner's lamps. I mean, that's how big they are. They're sat in my hand. And they are so sweet. Little switch on the bottom to turn them on and off. But are they dinky? Be great to put on a hat or hang from a chatelaine, or if you're doing a mixed media Halloween project. Whoa, that in a window, bit scary. Yep, I'm on fire today. I found all sorts of brilliant stuff for me. New season out there.
So I sat and did the mission inspiration, like I said I was going to do the other day. Was it yesterday? I think it might have been yesterday. So it's all done and dusted. I can't really show you all of it. I'll show you little corners. So yeah, so all that's done. It kind of worked how I thought it was going to work. A lot of the clusters that I did in the corners I ended up covering up because I didn't realise that the flower that I'd chosen from that poppy stamp was a bit too big. But yeah, it kind of worked. The greens are all very, very nice. I'll just show you that corner there. Yeah, one of the winged creatures, look. Yeah, so I like the combination of that light green. Actually, there's 3 different greens in there. Yeah, I like that. So yes, that was a fun make to do. So you can tell spring has nearly sprung because we're having flowers pop up all over the garden. So there's a patch of primulas, or cowslips if you want to call them that. We have some little yellow doronicums popping up. And hidden underneath there, there's some muscari, some grape hyacinths, and then over there we've got, I can't remember what these are called, apart from pretty little daisies. So we've got those popping up as well. All these have started popping up. So I'm not sure whether these are bluebells. I think they are bluebells. We've had little purple crocuses and little yellow crocuses popping up. The snowdrops that we had have all started to fade away now. Again, at this side we've got all the muscari all popping up under, all starting to come out in flower there, which is beautiful. Oh, and we have a nipper. Hello, hello sweetie pie. And a beautiful baby. So mum's hellebore is in full flower, beautiful green which turn to white flowers. Obviously the camellia, I mean look at that. I know Ian showed you this last week I think, but let's get a bit of a close-up on those. How beautiful. And then over in this bed, the brunnera, or forget-me-nots as they're called, has also started to sprout. And there's lots of other little things that are all coming back up again. So it's a little voyage of discovery because we're not really sure exactly what's coming up. And of course, here, there's what we know now are daylilies, hemeracalis, all coming up over there. So, yeah, looking forward to a nice little show that we're going to be getting in the next couple of weeks. And hiding right down at the bottom, there's still a few snowdrops down at the bottom there, but a hyacinth, a proper hyacinth, and some little tiny tete-a-tete daffodils or hyacinths, and then over there we've got some more muscari, some more grape hyacinths all popping up. So even though it's only just beginning, there's lots of colour in the garden at the moment. So just to round off the week, I have a little question for you. So a few years ago, I did a series of short art journal videos. I think I called them coffee break something or other, coffee time videos or something, because they were like under 10 minutes long. And I know that people like long videos, but I also know that people like short videos now, because obviously lots of people now are doing the very shorts, the 1 minute kind of videos that are all sped up and processed. And I know a lot of you don't like those, but I've had an idea for an art journal page, or some regular art journal pages that are only quick, 10 minutes and under. And I did one yesterday, and I filmed it yesterday, and it was actually 9.5 minutes long. It didn't take long, and it was an art journal collage, so it was just a quick 10-minute coffee break make collage, or a collage coffee break make, if you like. A video that you can watch in your coffee break if you're having one. And it was just a simple collage to do, which was cut up. I don't want to get too close to the camera because it'll go, yeah, it won't focus on it. So yeah, it was a simple kind of page to do, cut up from different papers, collage papers from my stash up there. But like I said, I did film it as a quick kind of like 10-minute coffee break make, which I think actually is quite a good name. So if you're interested, if you think doing small compositions, small collages like this in under 10 minutes is a thing that you'd like to see, just as a bit of coffee break entertainment, if you like, then let me know in the comment section below. And I will try and maybe create a specific journal. This is 5 inches, and I think that's just 5-inch square, and I think that's just probably about the right size. Between 4.5 and 5 inches square, I think is small enough to do a little collage on in under 10 minutes. If you prepare your collage items, definitely under 10 minutes. So let me know what you think, whether you think it's something that you'd like to see. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.